Hey guys, so I want to talk about something that I get asked an insane amount, which I've already talked about before, but I will talk about it again because it just highlights this idea that everybody wants a fucking magic bullet. So the question is, well, the questions are always, no matter what I'm talking about, what about ibogaine? What about ketamine? What about psychedelics? So let's put them all in the same bucket for a minute and let's talk honestly about it. So these are not miracle cures. I don't, anybody who says differently is selling them. Every other tool in recovery, like every other tool in recovery, they help some people, they do nothing for some, and they absolutely wreck others. So ibogaine. Ibogaine mainly hits opioid pathways and stress circuits. So it can interrupt withdrawal, it can temporarily reset tolerance, and that's why people talk about it like it's magic. But here's the part that fucking TikTok skips. It's cardiotoxic. It is not legal in the US, and people have died. It doesn't rebuild coping skills. It doesn't rebuild your identity. It doesn't create structure. It is an interruption, not a recovery. Ketamine works more on glutamate, not dopamine. It can rapidly reduce depression, suicidality, and like rigid thinking. So, this can be helpful in early recovery when the brain's kind of stuck in those hopeless loops, but it doesn't fix compulsive behavior by itself. And yes, ketamine can be addictive too if you're not careful. Your classic psychedelics, psilocybin, LSD, etc. These will temporarily disrupt your default mode network. So basically, your brain's kind of rigid self story. For some people, that creates insight or gives them some flexibility emotionally or gives them some spiritual meaning. For others, it gives them anxiety, panic, derealization, psychosis, relapse triggers. So here's the part no one likes to hear. Across the board, the pattern is roughly this: one third do really well, one third feel kind of neutral, and one third have a bad or a destabilizing experience. Just the way it is. So there is no one size fits all recovery, and there is no one size fits all psychedelic, psychogenic chemical. Your brain history, your trauma history, your genetics, the substances you used, and the stage of your recovery are all going to matter in your experience with these things. If a substance could cure addiction by itself, addiction wouldn't exist. Recovery isn't about finding the right chemical. Recovery is about rebuilding the system that the chemicals broke.